is mindful reading? Wonderful question, shrugging lady. Well, you see, mindful reading is reading for subtext instead of context. You should read for the author's intent instead of just reading for words on a page. In other words, you should use different perspectives or approaches while reading to see or understand the author's intent. Or you can say you're wearing different reading hats. And no, we do not mean physical hats, but different perspectives you should have while reading a text. Let's use an example. Harambe. We all know him, we all love him, but for those of you who don't know him, it's story time. This is Harambe. And yes, I promise, this is a gorilla. This is the mom. And of course, we can't forget the loving child. One day, they went to the zoo and saw all the lions. They saw all the tigers. And, of course, they had to see all of the bears. But, you see, the child had quite an affection for gorillas and decided he had to give Harambe a hug. But you see, a couple of screams and a couple of bangs later, Harambe looked a little bit like this. Now, what does this have to do with reading hats? Like a witch hat, a sombrero, and an army hat? Absolutely nothing. But ignore what they are and acknowledge the intent. See, there are many things like zoo shaming, blaming the mom, and even Harambe memeing to figure out who's to blame for the death of this beloved gorilla. First, we'll start with zoo shaming. Many people believe that the zoo did not do their part in keeping the gorilla or the child safe. So, it was the zoo's fault that Harambe is no longer. Many people blame the mom. They thought the mom was incompetent and should have been paying more attention to her child. Thus, the mom killed Harambe. And many people just took a practical joker's response and just memed Harambe out of the water. And I mean lots and lots of Harambe memes. But different groups of people approach the problem differently based on their experiences. See, different mindsets change the way you look at something. All the mindful reading hats are adaptable. You use them without knowing them, but they change based on who you are, and everyone reads things differently. So, what's your reading hat?